Recently, I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing New Horizons for the Nintendo Switch. And although there's a lot of great things I just love about this game, there's a handful that I just can't stand. What's going on, my fried shrimp? It's your boy Austin here, better known as Glowl on the World Wide Web, and today I want to be discussing the things that I don't like about Animal Crossing New Horizons. If you guys know nothing about Animal Crossing New Horizons, then you've either been sleeping under a rock, or you haven't watched my review that I did a couple days ago. Shameless plug, I know, but please forgive me, okay? Alright, times are tough. In the simulation style game where you slave every day and night to Tom Nook and his little gang, there's so many great things: catching bugs, catching fish, playing with friends, and many more. But there's just a couple things I cannot stand. Before we get into it, I would like to say that this list is in no particular order, so like the first one I say isn't the worst. It's just, these are just some things, okay? And not only that, but it's also all my personal opinion, so if some of these you don't mind, then that's cool. And also, I'm gonna be very nitpicky. I'm gonna be pretty much a boomer in this video. I'm just here complaining, but none of these are really that big a deal. I love the game, so it doesn't stop me from playing. In my review, I talked about how much I love fishing in the game and thought that finding the rare fish in the game definitely kept me coming back. What I didn't mention, however, is how annoying it is to craft fish bait one by one. This game has a lovely crafting system, but what it does not have is the ability to craft multiple items at once. In order for you to craft fish bait, you have to go and find manila clams, which just so happen to be my favorite flavor of clam, up from off the beach, and you do this until you fill up your inventory or get as many as you need, and then head to the crafting station. And you just mash A until you craft as many as you can, and sometimes this takes a painfully long amount of time. It would be so much easier if you could just select the amount you want to craft, whether or not if in 5s or 10s or maybe even 20s, but you can't. And this isn't even like a thing that they can't do, because you can buy things in bulk at the store. So being able to craft things in bulk doesn't seem like that far stretch of an idea. And speaking of things that take a painfully long amount of time, the loading screens for when a friend is visiting your island or when you are visiting theirs. I don't know why, but the game wants you to stop everything you're doing and watch the animation, which can take up to about 40 seconds or more sometimes. The main loading screen of the game is not even this bad, but I can kind of give this one a pass because you are going online and syncing up to a friend's game, so a little bit of a pass there, but still, it's not fun. At least the dodo birds have some fun things to say while you're doing this, so it kind of makes up for it, I guess. And another thing. There's no way for you to organize any of your inventories. Inside of your house, you have one storage, and this storage holds your wood, your clothes, your furniture, your iron, your tables, your CD players, everything. This storage holds everything. Anything you can shove in the storage, it will go in there. However, there's no way for you to separate any of your storage items from each other. You can't craft multiple chests or anything like that to put your wood in one chest, your iron in another, your tools in one. There's just no way for you to do that. And I definitely feel like being able to do this would help me keep track of what I actually do have in the game. Because there's been multiple times where I would go to craft a new shovel and I already have like 4 of them back in storage that I just forgot about because the catalog of everything I have was just too big. Now this could also be solved by me not being an idiot, but that's not gonna happen. So if I could craft multiple chests, that'd be great. The only type of like this in the game is that when you craft a dresser, you can look at all your different clothes in the dresser, but this doesn't take them out of your regular storage. They're in the both of them, but your clothes are just separated from everything else, which kinda is what I'm talking about. But like, what about my wood or my tools or berries or stuff like that? You can't do that, but with the clothes you kinda can. And speaking of clothes, one thing that I can't stand is when you go shopping at the Able Sisters and you go into the changing room and there's an item that you want in every color, or you want multiple shirts and you just can't add them all to your cart because you can only buy one shirt at a time or one pair of shoes at a time. You just can't buy more than one at the same time, and that gets really frustrating because you have to keep going back into the changing room and leaving and going back in. One thing that I definitely think could solve this problem is adding an add to cart option, which is kind of how you shop online anyway. You just add everything to the cart and at the end you can buy it, as opposed to just putting the clothes on and walking out with them. I think that would be a great way to help it. One of the worst feelings in Animal Crossing New Horizons is when you go like across the map and you start hitting a rock with a shovel to gather your minerals for the day, and it instantly breaks. You traveled all that way and it breaks right on the first thing. So what I'm asking is, please allow us to see the durability of these items, because there's no way to know when an item is about to break or not. You just kind of have to guess. And if you're somewhere where you aren't close to a crafting table, this could get kind of annoying, because then you have to walk all the way back and then come back again. Or if you're on one of the mystery items and you can't get the stuff to craft the item, you would have to pay for it, which isn't that fun. It would just be nice to know when your item's about to break, you know? I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I would like that. And then there's just a couple other things in the game, like the lack of cloud saves, only one island per switch, and every one of the ugly villagers. Yes, I'm talking about you. Now, of course, if you watched my review on the last video, you know that I love this game, and none of these things actually bother me all that much. However, I don't necessarily like them, but it's not going to stop me from playing the game. I just came here to complain. That's about it. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you'd like to see more videos like this, let me know down below, and I'll see you all next time. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.